Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Bernie Kamen. I want to do a little bit of a analysis video here on the Scrap Mechanic trailer that dropped today, because I'm so excited, guys. You guys cannot comprehend how ecstatic I am for this update. Um, I'll let the whole thing run through first. Actually, no, you want to go watch it, you can go watch it yourself. I'll leave a link to it in the description. I highly recommend watching it all the way through first, and then you can come back and watch my analysis of it. I don't want to just pad runtime by running it all the way through. That's a little bit stupid to me. But first, this opens with a scene that we saw in the previous little teaser trailer. We have all this weather stuff, the clouds, stuff that we saw last trailer. So let me skip forward a little bit. We speed it up for a second here. Also, I think that this to me looks like a new ruin structure. I don't recognize it immediately. That's not anything crazy. I like the VA for this guy. He's cool. In here, oh hey, that's cool. They replaced one of the Haybot instructions with actually being Topot. Oh, that's a red Topot. That's cool. Because before, all of the blueprints in here were all Haybots. There's also another little thing. Oh, and there's just stuff here. It looks like a mug, maybe? And then a handle. Listen, I know way too much about this game. I don't immediately recognize anything different. Oh! His outfit is already the regular miner outfit, or mechanic outfit, rather than the Crashlander outfit. That doesn't seem intended, but say that it is. And then I noticed the Craftbot looks like it has different dimensions. The skis look shorter to me. He looks wider on this axis here. And then his smokestack is thicker, and I believe that this used to stick out a little bit more. Not as much as it does on this side, but I think it used to stick out more. So, he's different. Looks like small craft Bison, though. Also, they're skipping... Also, new effect on the connection tool. That's cool. They're skipping scrap wheels. They might have just entirely got rid of scrap wheels altogether. And it looks like they also encourage you to make suspension on your first car now, which is great. Although, this first car does still kind of suck a lot. But it's fine. And then scrap chest. And there's obviously these new ramp pieces, but I don't know how those are going to work, so I'm not going to say anything about them. But the scrap chest is very interesting. That's something that's really cool to have. Something that we could have really used for a long time, really. Also, that's not a scrap seat. So you're also making regular seats. They must have skipped a lot of the scrap stuff, I guess. Which is interesting. So I'm surprised that car didn't flip over there. Here. What are those? There's just cases here with blocks in them. Like, what could this possibly be? Also, why does this car have fangs? Hang on, let me go back here. What are these bits that stick down? I guess so that they can hit things better. It looks like they also probably make concrete easier to make since they cover the entire bottom of this in concrete. They might have also moved the engine down there. I can't quite tell what this is. Yeah, it's an engine. I saw the handle. You can see the handle at the end there. Just, yeah, see, that's the handle on the engine. Cool new guy. Very, very Danish. I don't see anything terribly fancy here. You can see the new peppers. This all looks pretty basil. Oh, even they're using the thing where suspensions have collision. Good job, excellent. I don't see anything oh, Sawbot. Sawbot is how you make the new wedges, of course. I mean, a lot of this stuff is new, but, like, these are just big, I assume, generic pieces. I don't think these would do anything. Yeah, I don't see anything crazy here. I hope I'm not missing anything. I don't see anything weird. Oh, the spikes on his car were for drills. Whoa, whoa. It looked like there might have been something underneath the gas container on that guy's car. Oh, no, the scrap chest. Okay, we saw that already. There's the new raid system, of course. Actually, let me go back and look at that watering system. Oh, hey, they actually used the sensor looking at that. That's cool. Oh, weird. This is they're using controllers for the linear motion for some reason. Because I assume this is like what's pushing it along instead of a piston. I wonder why they did that. Huh. I also wonder what all the loops here are for. Because you're doing the shooting with the sensor. We gotta see if there's anything interesting. This is what we're looking at. I think the fridge model got updated. It looks like the fridge. Some Topot heads. Oh, this cardboard box I don't think was available in Survival before. This pallet I don't think was either. There might have been with the warehouses though. I like that car back there. What is with that spud gun? What is? What? Look at what is this? Why? Okay. They have these generator pieces. These are available in creative, so they have these spotlight pieces, which I hope you can make now because I love those spotlight pieces in creative. I hope to be able to use them in survival. Oh my god, does the light on the back spin too? Oh my god, it does. Why? And then it looks like they just have saws on the front. Don't see anything super special or new about this car. There's a battery container on it. That means this is an electric vehicle, probably. Or I guess that could mean that controllers require batteries to run, but I don't think they do that. Also, just look how much better the game looks. Anything on the back of the car? Oh, it also has a gas container. I wonder if they're running the saws on an electric engine, but then they're running the car on a gas engine, maybe? That's kind of weird. Okay. Red guy. Terribly scared about red guy. I don't think this is going to be fun to deal with. You know, you can also see new parts here. Nothing super crazy. Whoa, hello, yellow guy. You know, here you have, like, all the generator parts again, but then you can also see the spool, which they showed off earlier. You can see a thing flying away. So the Haybot's flying over here. This foam gun seems really interesting. Wait, let me first see, just quickly check and see if we missed anything. I don't think so. Where'd the yellow guy come in? I know there was a yellow guy. Is he on like the last few? Oh, he's in the last few frames. There he is. Yellow Topot. Oh! This is a fire extinguisher. I thought, when I watched it the first time, I thought he was fixing the hole in the wall, but he's extinguishing the fire. Interesting. And then it looks like there's probably some updates to Scrap City here. Maybe they make it actually worthwhile to go there. Because going to Scrap City for, like, a warehouse key and a few chests isn't really worth it. But maybe there will finally be a reason to. The statue looks neat. I like it. I don't... Oh, this is something interesting, probably. That's probably a point of interest. Also, there's a red guy here. Sorry, Farmbot. Red guy has been taken now. Also, I will be calling the red Topots red guys, because in their reveals, they're called red guy, but all the other Topots are called, you know, colored Topot. So, you know, just red guy is now the red Topot. And then, yeah, there's the Farmbot. Oh, wow, that's a big statue. Yeah, that is really interesting. I wonder if, like, these are places where you can import creations from creative mode. Because that's kind of what it looks like to me, because it looks like it says, oh, you download stuff off your lift. That could be interesting. Also, you can see a lift pattern in the floor here, that's cute. Yeah, I bet that's what this is, actually. I bet you can spawn in creative mode creations here. And then they also have a control up here, which I don't see, like, a way to build bots here, so I don't think this is going to be, like, a mechanic station thing. So this kind of has to be spawning stuff in, unless it's, you know, some entirely new thing that I could not possibly guess. And we have this really cool building. Let's see if there's anything over here first. I don't see anything important. This giant, like, ice facility. I don't know if they specifically... No, they didn't say anything about this. I remember people specifically complaining about that. They didn't say anything about this. Also, I think with the new ruin structure back there. Looks like they have, like, a shootout here where you might be able to, like, drop your loot in. I'm thinking of something like, Hydroneer has this in the cave area, where you can put your items that you want to take out on an elevator and then just send them up to the surface and then click a button once you're up there to drop them. I don't know if this will do that, but it would be kind of neat. I actually kind of doubt it, though. This doesn't look like something that they'd have to do that with. I also find it interesting this only spawns... We've only seen this spawn in Ember biomes. I think it's kind of interesting. And that translation, I think, is really good. Like, I wonder if this... No, that's definitely a cut. Yeah, okay, that's editing. I was wondering if maybe it wouldn't, like, load into an entirely new zone, and maybe this would just always be loaded, but it looks like it's not. Nothing crazy special there, I don't think. No, just kind of more stuff going on with the building. And then here you can see the paint bots, I believe they were. I mean, yeah, they have the giant tanks in the back. They gotta be the paint bots. They come out, and these paint bots don't care for some reason. They still... They don't aggro. They aren't aggro. Also, ooh, buddy. Ooh, buddy. That's a bright explosion. Wait, this guy didn't even get aggroed when the other guy exploded. This guy explodes and this guy doesn't care. Weird. Okay, now they care, though. I don't see anything super crazy. There's some kind of mechanism over here, which I bet is probably important. And they got some ice cubes, which we'll see in a second. Yep, there we go. Those are interesting. I wonder if that releases the bot, or if they just shatter. I think that is interesting. Also, what are these? Oh, they're just greenies, though. Looks like there might be a control panel or something up here that we might be able to interact with. This is just cool. Oh, wait, did he activate that? Wait. I think he activates this button with his hammer. Okay, well, it's already moving by the time we start, so I guess there's not really a way to know. Also, these like giant gears. It's weird. Anything interesting down there? No, not really. This is a very interesting room. I can't wait to see what's going on with that. I wonder if this is a loot box here. It looks like it would be. And this is, I don't know, this is really interesting. And it makes me wonder if there's like a new facility for Trashbot instead of it being at the top of warehouses like it said it would be. Because this feels like a very Trashbot facility, you know? But this does still look like... Oh no, this doesn't really look like the top of a warehouse. There can actually be a new Trashbot facility. And then, you know, this boss fight still seems quite weird for Scrap Mechanic. Like all the parkour, or they shouldn't say parkour, but like having to jump over stuff in Scrap Mechanic feels like a weird decision. Like this game's movement isn't the greatest, and especially in multiplayer. Unless they fix that, which they could have. Also, the female mechanic just got hit by that. Doesn't seem too scary. They're just taking that. Oh, they jumped afterward. Oh yeah, that person's definitely multiplayer. See how long they jumped after the wave came? Oh yeah. This fight looks super sick. That opens. Actually, no, I think they could do that. You just have to go into this building here. I don't know. Everybody that I know always just crashes through them. There's funny wires that go all the way up. Oh, are those the... That's interesting. In the mine segment from later on in the trailer, you can see, like, the mechanics, like, ziplining on something like this. I shouldn't say ziplining, but I just think it's satisfactory. But, like, you can see them, like, traveling along these rails, and I wonder if these will do the same thing. Maybe at the top, there's, like, an access point, and you can use them to ride down? I don't know, that's really interesting. Also, why are we exploding the warehouse? That seems, like, that's kind of crazy, you know? Like, I didn't think that we were going to be, like, destroying warehouses. I thought it would always be, oh, you can go back in so you can grab all the stuff from inside the warehouse, but, like, maybe not if they explode. There's the miner guy. I assume this is the miner guy. That segment seems really cool. Like, I wonder if this is, like, going to a new island, because it's almost what it looks like, because there's no terrain that way. Is that a really big red guy? This looks like a really big red guy. I assume it doesn't work, but, like, it looks like a really big red guy. Like, this looks like it's probably going to be opening a new island, but I don't see why you couldn't just swim across. Maybe if the water is more dangerous now, they won't have glue climbing. They won't have, like, glue come from climb diving, because climb diving is so annoying, and I think they know that. Baby walk. And when I was watching this, I thought, what's going on up here? What is this? This looks spooky. And, yeah, there it is. I think this is a giant bot, preferably one that's out of commission. Also, let's go back and look at the baby walk real quick. Look at that. Look at that guy. Little guy. Got a revival baguette, which we totally didn't know from the achievements that came out. And then, like, this whole area seems really cool. They have like this giant mountain, and like, I'm guessing this is like more mining machinery that like got stuck or something. I don't know. Oh, this is totally one of like these claw arms down here. Oh, it does look different, but this is totally like some kind of claw arm though. Interesting. And you know, there's the elevator. Let's look at the vehicle again. They like to hide things on the vehicle. I'm curious why he's putting fruit on his vehicle instead of in the chest. Also, that is a small chest that has a port on the top now. That's interesting. Oh, this is so cool, man. I'm so excited. I don't think I could really analyze everything here. Like, there's just so much stuff, and I don't know how much of it is going to be actually, like, important. That looks like it might be important. These might be important. If it glows, that's probably important, right? This looks like there might be some kind of, like, dispenser here. Oh, interesting. Okay, these are the rails, I think, where you can, like, ride them. And I wonder if they can also probably transport resources. This looks very important. Don't know what it is, but it looks important. This might be something down here. Oh yeah, and this lit up, so this is probably actually the thing. Looks like there might be a small craft bot over here. It looks like a small craft bot to me. And then we got like the puck guys. I swear they showed those off, but I might be wrong. It looks like, I don't know, it might not be. I don't know what I'm looking at. We're a bit zoomed out. Whoa, lights. Whoa! I think I'm wrong about this, but it does look like there's a terminal here in front of whatever this is. This is a terminal. I think there's probably a terminal, like, here-ish. This is, like, another just mine entrance, I would assume. This probably takes you into, like, the big, like, natural caves, and this is where they have everything built up. If I had to guess. This has got to be something over here. I don't know what else this would be, because it has several, like, zipline points leading to it. That's a quest thingy. They showed those off in the devlogs. This is like a giant vault door. Oh my god. That's cool. Oh. Oh? 0. I guess that'd be the level. Maybe this is an elevator? This could be level 0? I don't know. That's interesting. Got like a giant timer in here too. Are they making Scrap Mechanic roguelike? Axolot. Maybe. Assuming they name this guy Axolot, maybe people will actually start to spell the name of the studio right. The amount of times that I've seen people spell it as Axolotl really upsets me. It's Axolot. Some outfits. I mean, I guess I can scroll through the outfits and frame by frame, but like I can imagine something very interesting. There are new things though, so I guess I should be looking for those. That's new. That seems like it could be a cool outfit. That's new. We've seen the full outfit on that one in devlog. Should I edit this video? I could pop a picture of him up. I can edit this video, I guess. We got this guy, which is an interesting outfit. That's really not my speed, I would assume. Cool top hat that we also saw the full outfit for, I believe. Different pants. They have a compass on them. Interesting. Those are the engineer pants, I think. Or painter? Painter. Those probably go with the hat. Those are new. Come on. Whoa, okay. These are the things you can grab for the ziplines, I guess. That's a cool new jacket. I like that. It's fine, actually. I don't love it. That's a cool new tee. I like it. I guess it's not a tee. Burger sweater. Of course, everybody needs a good burger sweater. That's new. Photographer. I quite like that. I feel like the camera should be down, but not forward, but, you know. New gloves. I like those gloves. I like those gloves. I like those gloves. Oh, there's, like, mittens. Okay. There's probably gonna be, like, a full set for, like, the like, cooling area. Oh, we're on shoes now. I didn't notice. Okay. Mechanic shoes. Or, those might be mechanic shoes. I'm not certain. Those are cool. Like, boots with spurs on them. Interesting. I wonder what those full set... Yeah, what set those are gonna be part of. That could be something that interests me. Really chunky sneakers. Duck feet, of course. Backpack time. I think that might be the new farmhand one. Are they adding... Yeah, I think they were adding backpack for farmhand. I think that one's farmhand, actually. And then this one is for one of the other ones. Farmer? I think farmer and farmhand both got new backpacks. I don't remember exactly. Actually... Let me see one that we have. No, I think it's a new one. I think it's farmhand. That looks like... I don't know, some kind of, like, wife jacket or something along those lines? I don't know. That one's really hard to see. Vehicle here... Oh, those are the new plasma drills. Whoa! Are these wheels bigger? That must be a perspective thing. These are definitely sticky wheels, but they seem bigger. Well, these are probably just off-road suspected, so they probably aren't bigger, actually. And also, you can see, like, these cool hexagon truckers up here. Let's see. Anything cool back here? No, not really. Hold up. I think these tubes are new. No, those are the support structures from the top of the warehouse. They have... Yeah, these are the warehouse structures. Again, battery container, and, gas. It looks like there also is, like, a chest on the map? Maybe? What's this? It's probably a chest. I don't know what else that would be. It's gotta be a chest. Are those, like, giant, like, ice structures? This... Oh, no, those are definitely, like, viruses or something. Anything? Oh, the vehicle here has the new turret seat. Is that what it's called? I think that's what it's called. And then I think these might just be the drills immediately on them. I'm not sure about that. Looks like they have, like, charge levels. Wait. This one seems to have more charge than this one. Weird. Mining with the hammer. Dirt gun, which is super cool. I'm guessing this is also the dirt gun. It looks the same as what that guy's holding. Oh, and this is like a jar of dirt. Okay. Anything interesting on the car? Is that chest bigger? That chest might be bigger. I don't see... That's kind of weird. But, like, we can't really make any assumptions about that. It's just kind of bars, you know? Can't really decipher anything. This is cool. You know, sticky wheels are now purple, as we knew from the teasers that they've been putting out. I feel like this chest might be bigger. I could totally be wrong about that, though. This is a cool, like, wall riding segment. I'm wondering if this is how they, like, force you to... Also, there's a terminal over here, I think. I wonder how they force you to use the sticky wheels, or if they encourage you to make them earlier. I don't even know which way is up. It looks like the way that we're currently facing is kind of up. Because this looks like it would be a platform, and these would be railings on the side of it. But oh. There's a terminal down here, I think. There is another vehicle. That's our rocket. That's interesting. There's a big blue gem over here, and there's another vehicle. I did not see this on my first watch through. That is just straight up a rocket. I wonder if that's the end of survival. This is another, like, very trash body area, but probably won't have trash body in it, if I had to guess. Is this a packing station? It looks like this might be, like, remnants of a packing station. I don't think this is a packing station. But there's a bunch of shipping containers, which... Do they... I think they have shipping containers at them. Yeah, they do. They do. And then it has a packing station sign, I'm pretty sure. Weird. And this looks like a part of a ruin. So these are probably a bunch of, like, assets that they already have. But, I mean, that's a very well-known asset. So, like, I think they actually meant for this to be a little bit of a packing station. Yeah, they have a packing station fence over here. And then these are from ruins. Can't quite tell what's going on down here. Don't know what that is. Don't know what this is, but it looks like it's like a glass dome, which I know that we don't have anything like that. It's interesting. Looks like there might be an exit up here. It's kind of hard to see because it's dark, but... I mean, there's also, obviously, that door, which, you know, we've got no idea where that's going to go. This actually might go to that area that we saw earlier, in the room that looked like it had a trash spot in it, with the, like, the loot crate in the middle. I don't know. Probably not. I can't imagine they showed that earlier in the trailer if it was supposed to happen now. This looks like I might just... This doesn't look functional to me. I think this might just be a part. That, however, does not look like a part. That looks like something special. Is that? Okay, so this is the ore crusher. That's the ore collector. We've seen that stuff in devlogs. Is this an extra large chest? That's totally an extra large chest. That's cool. We also got sleep pods over here. That's really interesting. What's over here? Machine make thing and thing. I don't know. I can't decipher this. It looks like these are. Well, we'll see in a second here. Let me just spin around more. Yeah, that's this, I think. But I don't know what anything else in that entire board is. This looks like it probably a machine that's in the mine somewhere. This is like the mine entrance. This might be a different door. I don't know. And then over here is the this is the ore prospector over here, who's spitting goop onto things. Nothing super interesting. So there might be something over here. Oh, that's like a crane? This looks like a carousel, but I doubt it's a carousel. Oh, okay. Looks like that's all the view we get. I have no idea what this could be. Truck. I don't see anything new on the truck. This looks like it might be in the same area. This is the car that he first entered with, not the one with the sticky wheels and turret seat on it. This is the original car. He has 2,000 of something. This might be like credits, I guess? Oh, sorry, no, it's 2. I don't know if it's supposed to be a comma or a decimal. It's probably supposed to be a comma. I don't know. He has either 2 of something or 2,000 of something, which might be like a certain type of coin that you can like trade for stuff. I don't know. There's zip lines, and there's like this marble run, which like don't know what that's about. Also, this area is giant. This is a huge cave. It looks like there's like an ice ball and a fireball. Like, you know, that one's clearly ice ball, but this one looks like fireball. Which is interesting. Also, that turret seat has like a plow on it. And this machine, which like I cannot begin to pretend like I know what that does. And then it dispenses all these ingots into this vehicle. Which, okay, the sticky wheels definitely look bigger to me. I think they're bigger. Wire bots. You know, we've seen them before. They're going to drain all your power and seemingly break blocks too, because this... Unless this is the type of vehicle, I don't know. Miner bot. Gonna explode. I think that's like one looking cool. I need to like... I don't want to do this. Where I'm just like standing on the back of the vehicle and shooting things. That sounds like a lot of fun. But I also usually drive because I'm simply better at it. Then we amass riches. One thing that's very interesting to me. Bones. What are the bones all about? I'm intrigued by your fossils. At least I assume they're fossils. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing like... Sorry, there's crazy stuff here. Like, you know, all the ingots and all the money and the gems and stuff. But, like, nothing I can really make inferences about. A bunch of vehicles. That one's funky. I think they raised up a turret seat on pistons for some reason. Weird. Okay. What's going on back here? I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. Also, we have dualies. They attach weird to each other. I don't like it. Oh, and then they have like a hubcap piece on the end, which I assume is also these pieces. These must be like new LED pieces that you can pop down. That guy has a face. Axobot. Oh! It's Axolot! Oh, it has 3 turret seats on it. Huh. Weird. Seems like they added a bunch more obscure pieces and, like, not as many generic pieces, which is kind of meh, you know? Like, we want more stuff that we can use on any car, but this does look much more scrap mechanic, so I guess that's fair. This might do something. That looks like it did something. Hang on. This looks like it might be a storage container of some kind. I don't know though. So, oh my god, look at all the lasers. That's cool. I can't wait to make like use a race like this. This is gonna be so sick. Then we build a tape pod apparently. Is that? Wait. That's a weld tool. That's cool. That's just shredded with the weld tool. And that's the paint tool. Is this a connection tool? That's a connection tool. Oh, that's cool. Mining stuff. The new key art. This key art looks so cool. And then these are all the new drill ships. This is, I assume, some big bad or something. I don't know. This is something. You know, like, there's not a lot that I can make inferences about. We can see the coronate up here. This guy's loosening a tire. He's losing a lot, actually. He's, like, disintegrating. I don't know what's happening to him. Got the miner bot up here. This looks like it might be something new, but that might also just be an ore collector. I'm not certain. Well, I guess ore collectors would be new. Like, there's not a whole lot I can make inferences about here. And then, of course, you know, just the release date at the end here. As expected. Yeah. That was, that's all the stuff that I noticed. If you saw anything else, then feel free to, you know, let me know in the comments, or just go share with the Reddit. Yeah. I will see you, lovely folks, next time.